then to let their guard down were getting them into results based thinking over price or cost based thinking. We now want to understand what their real situation is. Now let's go to NIPQ, NIPQ, situation question. These are asked right after your connection question. And what is does it does two things. First of all, it helps you understand what the prospect real situation is. Okay, we want you want to know what the real situation is because if you don't really understand what their real situation is, how are you going to build a gap to where they want to go if you don't really know where they're at? If you're guessing, or if you think that every prospect situation is the same, you talk to, that's a huge mistake. You'll lose tons of deals because you don't really understand the real situation. So when you go into your presentation, presenting to something that you don't even know, you're guessing, you're throwing mud against the wall, hoping and praying, submitting. You're going to say is going to magically cause them to want to. We call that hoping. It's a drug. A lot of sales take very hard and unpredictable way to make a really big living as a salesperson or scale your company or grow it. Even if you're a Fortune 500 company, now how are you going to increase sales next year? Be 30 percentual or 50 percentual growth, because we seen that happen once you start to learn this type of things in every industry. Okay, Now, the second thing is also does that is it helps your prospect. This is most important helps your prospect understand their real situation, cause most of your prospect you know this when you talk to them first. Talk to them really understand their real situation. Who was it that said Steve Jobs said that most consumers don't really know what they need, that valid they might have an idea of their problems, but they don't understand the depth of those problems. They don't understand how bad those problems really are. They don't especially understand what the consequences are if they don't do anything about solving those problems. Okay, so this is helping us understand the real situation, helping them understand, because if we can't help them understand the real situation, how are you going to build a gap to where they want to go if the prospect don't even really understand where they're at? Very hard to do. Okay, you don't want to do that, you just lose sales you could be making are right now. These are some generic situation question. It depends on your industry. We're finding out more about what they're doing now for XEU sit like I said. This is all going to be tweaked based on the industry. What are they using now? How long? What got them involved with it? What does their process look like? Depending on what you sell, how many do they have? What are you doing now to, like I said, not going to ask all of these. These are just different generic stars to situation.